Hey guys, it's Reap100 Trader here with another video of a recorded morning live session. And today what I want to do is I want to go ahead and tell you guys kind of my strategy on how I use the Analytical Chart 3 and the Polarity ATI. And what I'm using is a fully funded Apex account. And if you're curious and if you're interested on trading with someone else's money instead of yours, go ahead and check out Apex. I will leave the link in the description below and also a 50% coupon code that will work on any size account. Now let's get to the trade. So right away when the market opened, we had a complete move up and the bulls were taking the price up really high. And what I was doing is I'm trying to be a little bit more patient with the trades that I kind of take. But one thing that I see here is I see that the blue reverse strength line here, I seen that the price bounced off it once and it's about to bounce off here a second time. And I started seeing some buy and balances take place at this point. And this is one of the trades that I lost. And see, I was already up positive 400 of BNL for the day because I took two trades prior. And one trade I lost $75, but then the next trade I made that back and some. And then, so I was positive 400 at this point. And what I saw here was I saw the delta was pretty consistent, but what I failed to see is that we were moving on a downtrend here. And also there was a lot of sellers pushing the price down. So I did not pay attention and saw that. So I decided to enter in manually instead of using Polarity ATI, thinking that the price was about at least would need to go at this point here at the 36.90 is where I was thinking the price would go, but it in turn really didn't work that way. So it definitely trapped me and it got me a little worried. So I moved my profit target to see that if maybe the price will come back up and take me out, but it did not do that. So I definitely had to take this loss, which I was still up $25, but just the emotion side of things was kind of frustrating. So, which does happen, and then it got me tilted at least, and my emotions were all over the place, and it kind of played with me a little bit, thinking that it would take it, but no, it quickly took me out, and I had a loss, which is fine. So two losses and only one, but I was still profitable at $25. So here's the next trade that took place, and this time I wanted to just click on auto arm on, just kind of get the motion side of it out again, and I had to take a step back and kind of take a break so I don't get tilted, because I've learned that if I do, I can get myself in trouble. So at this point the delta did not look really consistent, but one thing I noticed here was that the price started moving up, and I know that as the big bull move that happened right away in the market open, I figured that it would make a new high. And so I hit auto arm on and it arms me long, and all that I'm waiting for now is some buy-in balances to take place. And this happened pretty quickly and filled me pretty quickly with two contracts. And right here, and then also what happened was there was a glitch and it filled me with both of my ATM strategies, which then I am live with 4 contracts. Now that is over leveraging, because I definitely was not comfortable. But the reason why I decided to stick onto this trade was because if I got in with one ATM strategy with only 2 contracts, I would have kept it going. But my heart was going about 1,000,000 miles an hour. And the reason why, because obviously I am over leveraged and I'm not really comfortable using 4 contracts right now. I like to stick with 2 contracts because that's exactly what I used to pass the evaluation at the Apex account, and it worked well for me, and so far it's continually working well. Maybe later down the road I would increase the contract size, but as of right now I'm still going to only keep 2 contracts. And right here my heart went even faster because it got really close to my stop loss. Now in my head I'm like, I don't want to really have a red day. I've been doing so well, and all sorts of thoughts came into my mind. But yet again, it's one of the things that we take as traders is that we take risks, we manage our risks, and we just stick to the plan and just continually press on. So at this point, I seen the price went up, and it made me a little more happier to see that the price went up above, and then seeing more buy imbalances take place and nearly hitting my profit target got me excited, but yet also scared because I didn't want it to reverse on me. So I quickly took one contract out, moved my stop loss up to limit some of my risk, and come to find out that if I didn't move my profit target, I would have been filled in the full points there. But I decided to move my profit target, get on out, because obviously I only wanted 1 or 2 contracts instead of the 4. But either way, it brought me green back again to a positive 400 P&L for the day. And then on to the next trade. It took about 30 more minutes before I decided to see the market a little better and kind of calm my nerves a little bit. One thing that I saw here is that I saw the price started going down and retesting the support line. And I also look at a 2000 tick chart to kind of see a bigger picture of things, to kind of give me an idea to look at key entry points that possibly that either if the price will bounce off of a support or it'll break through. And that's kind of what I was looking here at this point. I seen that the price was moving down, and I seen a delta divergence because I see there's a bar that's orange and the delta is blue. And so it got me thinking that potentially we might be able to go and break out onto the downside. We see that it already tested it once over at the 3684 level. And it's the nice thing about the Polarity ATI having those lines there to point out resistance and support, because it kind of helps you to figure out where it may be. So I decided to stick around here and just wait a little bit to kind of see what's going to take place. And I'm also looking at that 2000 tick chart. And one thing's for sure is that there's a lot of emotions that happened today. I had 5 wins and I had 2 losses. So in the ratio, like I said, I keep 1-to-1 ratio to keep it consistent. And so what I seen here is that the price continually pushes down. So we have 2 positive deltas, but price continually to pushing down. We see buy imbalances come and show up, but then gets quickly absorbed by the sellers, and this prompted me to hit auto arm on. But then I kind of got spooked a little bit because seeing the price went down like that, but yet didn't break the support completely. So I waited for the bar to close, but then obviously seeing the sell imbalances take place, it armed me short automatically. But I decided to unarm that and go ahead and try to enter manually to see if to get a better price. I seen buy imbalances take place, and I really wanted to make sure it wasn't a fake out. And at this point, by seeing the delta continually being that the sellers are continually pushing the price down, I go ahead and get my sell limit order and I enter in. And this was one of the quickest trades that I have taken, and it really is definitely a stress reliever, especially when it hits your profit target really quickly and you're out of the market. And I ended up the day with a positive P&L of $775. So at this point, I decided to call it a day, and that's what I did, and which I'm glad that I did because I wanted to keep it positive. So overall, the account, we're up $51,526.12. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and to get more content and to see my journey as a profitable trader. And if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and comment, and I'll do my best to go ahead and answer the questions. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys, and I'm going to put out more content showing my strategy, and hit the bell notification for the next video to drop. So thanks.